that account last night, and I did notice there were some wrong passwords put into it. So if you put the password 3 times into it, it will lock out the account. So I did unlock that account. Are you able to try it again? So we just make sure that's clearly resolved, and if there's any issues, we'll resolve them straight away.
Okay, I'll try and log in now.
Okay, awesome. If you're trying to log in now, yeah, go ahead. I'll just be monitoring the account my side just to see what's happening with it. So that's user account 18. Users. So number 18. Are you still having the same issue?
I'm about to input the details now.
Okay, perfect. So I can see account here. It's open for login. So the last time someone logged in into that account, it's 12th of February at 5 p.m.
I just see you don't have access to this.
Okay, give me one
Your
moment.
sign-in was successful, but you don't have permission to access these resources.
Okay, I'm just having a look at the results. One moment. Members. So I'm just having a look at the membership for that account. So here, licenses. Okay, that one's fine. Would you mind sharing your screen if it's okay? I just want to ask you to do something. I need to pick up something when you log in.
All right, give me some second.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Think, okay, let me see. Perfect. So if you close this for now, So if you close this window, you have this tab here and open a new one. On the top right-hand side, do you see you have those three dots right next to your profile picture right above? Yeah, if you click on that for me, please. And then select the item which says more tools, which is towards the bottom, just near edit, yeah, that one. And at this point, select developer tools. And now can you try and log in for me? Okay, so now before you put the password, can you see where it says console on your right-hand side? If you see that window you have open on the right-hand side, right? If you go above, can you see where it says console right above on the headers? Yep, click on that for me, please. And then now select sign in for me, please. If you just select sign in at that point there, thank you. Okay, so on the right-hand side, can you see you have that little chevron, a blue one, where it says one issue? Can you just expand the one underneath? The one underneath the little chevron triangle, like, yeah, that one. Can you just expand it? There's nothing in there. Okay, click where it says one issue for me, please. Okay, give me 1 second.
You can still expand the one at the bottom, right? You see this little chevron on the right, on the left of that one that you mouse over. No, down. Yeah, on the right. Yeah, on the left now. On the left, the other way. Yeah, that one. Expand that one. Alex, is that what you're looking for? Something like that?
It's the one, I think is the next tab, the one next to issues. So where he is the right place. But you see the one which says console next to issues? Yeah, that one there. Do we have anything there? Nothing? No, it's not that one. That's okay. I'll pick it up in a different way. Just give me 1 second. This account here. And I'm just gonna force synchronization for it.
Are we also sure that it's actually using the right URL? You get?
Yep, it's using the right URL, it's getting to it.
Okay.
It just saw something hanging with the actual user account. Okay. Can you just do a refresh of your page for me, please? Okay, perfect. So now we're getting somewhere. So now, can we clear your browser cache for me, please? You familiar with that, or you want me to guide you to do it? So if you go into your settings, please. And then if you just search for cache right at the top, it will just bring it here for you. Yeah, and then just clear that browsing history, please. There's a lot of browsing history on your laptop machine, right? So now let's close this browser and then reopen it. And then let's reopen a fresh session of the browser. If you just stay there for a second, can anyone spot any issues here?
D365.
Great. So let's get that one right and see what happens after that. And now can we remove that password and manually enter it, please? Stay there, just stay there 1 second. That account username is this here. So what I'm going to do with that account, I'm going to reset the password. And then if you need to change it, you can always change it, but I'm gonna reset the password and I'm gonna log in with it myself from my end. So this is the password here. And this is the user account. So while I'm doing the reset of this password here, does anyone else has any questions? I think we had a hand from Ade. Has your question been answered as well?
Basically, no. I don't, because when we log on to Dynamics 365, we usually have offline on our features. And we won't be able to, we normally don't have time, we don't really receive emails, especially the other users, those are used 14, because I'm a developer. For non-developers, so they can't receive emails, they can't see emails, and they're usually offline. So I don't know, maybe that is how it's supposed to be. So I don't know if Tosin is online or Elvis. So let them share their screen so that you can then you can see what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So they're usually offline. Tosin.
I don't think email router is configured.
Okay.
For this particular environment, actually. So, but Alex, please correct me if I'm wrong. But you can check the emails on the front end, but not like email will go out to a particular email address. Do you get my point, Alex?
Okay.
Yeah, so the Exchange configuration is there, but what's missing is in Dynamics on the settings, you need to enable so it shows the presence. So there's a presence option you need to have. But is that presence is dependent on someone logging in Microsoft Teams with that account. So if they're not logging in Microsoft Teams with that account, they'll always be offline.
Okay, noted. Okay, we'll try that.
Yep, in terms of the account number 18, there seems to be an issue with the account syncing from the security group into the environment. So I'll take that away, then I'll get back to you guys in the morning, or if not later on in the evening today.
Hello, Alex.
Good evening.
Good evening. I was able to log into the 18.
You was able to log into it. Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm in at the moment.
Yeah, are you logged into it right now?
Yes, I'm logged in right now.
Okay, can you please show us?
Alex, Alex, also something in my group also, if one person signed in, other people won't be able to sign in again unless they use the incognito before they can sign in.
Yeah, I'm using incognito, that's true.
If you're signed in with incognito, that makes sense. If you're using the same browser, it might pick it up. So there is something within Dynamics 365, what they call multiplexing. So what multiplexing is when people share an account. So the background servers, they do happen to pick up to say there is different people logging in from different locations because your computer has an IP address. So it might be likely that is what's happening. But in regards to this user 18 account, I just need to look into it a bit more because the error I'm getting, it's access to the environment. But when I do a test for access to the environment, it's got access to it. So if you click on the top right-hand side.
Sorry, Alex. And you know, to be honest, I don't like Microsoft security settings, actually, even though as an MVP. But you know, sometimes they cache all your logins, actually, even if you sign out from one and you want to sign out from it, even genuinely signing out to another one. So they see retained one. So if you already have an account with Teams or Azure DevOps, which I think most of you have got, actually, it will be difficult for you to be signing out from one and signing from the other. So I can say what Adola is doing is the best one. So if you have different tenants that you want to be using or accounts, so it will be just fine to be using incognito in every place, to be honest. That's what I would recommend for everyone. Because when you sign out one, you need to completely sign off from that. And to be honest, I don't think Microsoft even knows how to do that technically.
Yeah, so yeah, there's still an issue, yeah, with those logins being cashed in. The only problem is there's likely to be someone out there who's going to request for it. And then Microsoft said, oh yeah, let's do it. Then they forgot some people don't like it. So yeah, it becomes an issue because every single time you have to either clear your cache, go to your private browser, or even you have to download an additional browser, which is not really ideal. So you're logged in here with user 18.
Yes.
Okay. So if you just show, yeah, perfect. So we know that account is running. There is something which is where it's picking up and it says you cannot log in with it. What now, while we are here, if you can keep your screen on here, is there anyone else with any other questions before we move on? Okay, so in terms of your role, what is your role mainly within the project?
Are you asking me?
Yes, please.
QA.
QA, fantastic stuff. So as part of your project, have you started any testing at all or not yet?
We have started on the 17, the user 17.
Okay. And have you done any, do you mind showing us what testing you've been doing?
I just started writing my test.
Okay, just started writing your test. Okay.
Yeah.